Learn it, know it, love it, live it. Welcome back to English Otherwise, and it has become apparent in this ongoing adventure that certain stories, some segments sort of take on a life of their own. They're too long for the 6 o'clock recap, therefore they just deserve their own video. And so, here we go. A fair bit to unpack in this little headline right here. A response, coming from the verb to respond, to answer, to respond to somebody. So the US is responding to the virus. They're not having a conversation, but it can also be the way that you deal with a problem. Now, some people are giving testimony. They are testifying. Those people are witnesses, and testimony, we've had it on the show before, is your official account, your official story given usually in court. Their testimony, whose testimony? The whistleblowers. And this is a word that has become so popular in the last 10 years. A whistle, or to whistle. Like you do to get a dog's attention. My dog doesn't like it when I whistle. It drives him crazy. Think about people that have whistles. It could be one of those police officers in the middle of an intersection telling who to stop and who to go, directing traffic. Or even better, and this is where it comes from basically, is referees. A football match, a soccer match, a hockey match, any sort of sport, the referee who controls the game, and if somebody does something wrong and breaks the rules, he blows the whistle, right? And that stops the play so they can address whatever foul or whatever breaking of the rules, breaking of the laws happened. A person who blows the whistle on something else. These are often people in government or people in corporations. It's like they are like a referee and they blow the whistle and let the government or the whatever agencies, the powers that be, to point out the fact that somebody has done something wrong. Now, powerful people do not like to have other people tell them what to do. And so if you blow the whistle on somebody for doing or having done something, then there could be retribution. Those people might want revenge. And they can put you on a blacklist so that way nobody else will ever hire you again. Or maybe they just have you killed. And so the government has instituted a series of laws and like protections for the whistleblowers, because otherwise they might be the victims of revenge for having blown the whistle. Also though, interesting, they created a law where if you, for example with tax evasion, if you are avoiding paying your taxes in an illegal way and somebody blows the whistle on you, that person can get up to 10% of the amount that then is gotten back by the government. And so it incentivizes people to blow the whistle, and blowing the whistle, sure, nobody likes to have somebody point the finger at them. However, if you're breaking the rules, if you're breaking the law, somebody ought to blow the whistle and put an end to that. Whew! So, the whistleblowers are testifying in court or in the Senate about the US's response to the coronavirus. And sure, there's a lot of testimony, a lot of words, a lot of reading. And so this article is meant to distill it, much like if you're taking a bunch of fruit and water and other stuff and making alcohol from it, to distill it, to get it down to its purest form. Yeah, or if you're making soup and you boil it down so the stuff that's left over is very concentrated, very pure, and it therefore has a stronger flavor, and it's the actual parts that you really want. So to condense it, to boil it down, to distill it, to get 5 key takeaways, because there's so many words, there's only so many things that you really want to take away literally from that article and remember. Yeah? Just like every day in these broadcasts, there's these pink words and phrases which I want you to be able to take away and then utilize and incorporate into your personal life. However, as a teacher, I have learned that often the main point of the lesson, what you are trying to teach, is often not really what the students will take away from the experience, from the class, from the lesson. They remember different things or they see things differently. I use a lot of other language, and these are really just starting points, jumping off points in which to explore language and, well, the world. And so sometimes these pink highlighted phrases are not actually the key takeaways from what we do here. Get it? Got it? Good. Learn it, know it, love it, live it. Right, I hope you enjoyed today's longer look. If so, please do click the like, subscribe, the thumbs up, the little bell icon to receive notifications. Also, jump on Twitch, join in the conversation, ask questions, give comments, and voice your concerns. That's it for English Otherwise. See you soon.